you right back cause I don't really need ya. And I got vibes on my line, how you like that? I'm real stingy with my time, how you like that? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm fine, how you like that? You see me out here on my grind, know you like that?
Hey man, I got a special guest with me in the house tonight,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Introduce yourself. Tell them who you are if they don't know.
Man, Hollywood Heem TV, Hollywood Heem Gaming, man, all that good shit, man. Shout out to Key, you know what I mean? Behind the camera, we gotta show him love too, man. He be putting out the content, so you know, tap in with him. But yeah, man, we here.
Speaking of content, I think it was some amazing content tonight out of you, my guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So who did you battle tonight and how many rounds?
This was against Sir Bubba for 3 of them things.
3 of them things. All right, going into the battle, if you recapping this right now, round 1, how was you feeling while you was in that round, and then how did you feel after both of y'all had wrapped y'all rounds?
I ain't gonna lie, I came in tired, so I had to like wake up. It's 10 at night. We've been driving all fucking day, bro. So like, I came in kind of, you know what I mean? I wasn't really warmed up, but by the time he got to the end of his first, I'm like, okay, he done pumped me up enough where I'm like, yeah, okay, the second round, I'm gonna walk through this bitch.
Yeah,
so,
nah, for sure.
Yeah, so it was one of those situations, man. It really turned me up.
Nah, he got you up, he got you lit, for sure. Out of all 3, bro, which round did you have that was like your best or your favorite round from you?
I would have to say my third.
Yeah, me too, bro.
Even before I got here, I knew my third was
it was like
I
that
knew
from
my
the
third
jump.
was my favorite round only because the shit I had packed in there. You know what I mean? Like everything from holy moly, they was saying shit was flying in the bit like
in the bit.
You know
hey,
what I mean?
bro,
Like,
I almost
With the nozzle in the, I get retarded with this shit. Trez and Donald should have told this dummy, put this dummy on the mission, clap up the family function. They get to hiding all the children. I'm trying to leave a nigga injured. All you heard was holy moly. They were saying shit was flying in the building, and I ain't trying to leave a witness. They don't have to react.
I almost walked. That was like
what chef
fire.
you know let a nigga come cook in the kitchen and he forget to wipe the burner off? Like I was wilding in there tonight, so it was one of them situations.
You was though, bro.
Chef Trez, cause you the one that let him in. I know this your man, and you want to believe in him, but this is where the shit stopped. This nigga ain't put in no work, and you got him thinking he a boss. How do you explain anything to a nigga who think he never lost? Battling twice on your platform, and you the one that paid the cost. What chef you know let a nigga come cook in his kitchen and he forget to wipe the burner off? That's how I know he's soft. That's how I know he's soft.
And then I fuck with it too, cause you was when you know you had some good shit, like you know it, you was letting them know, like, man, y'all ain't gotta react. I got this.
They don't have to react. I know they don't have to react.
I got it. I felt as comfortable as Key was up there tonight.
For sure.
We not. Am I lying?
Nah.
Am I lying?
Sure,
So you
bro.
know I ain't capping. Like, you know what I mean? It was one of those situations. Like I said, like I knew he was gonna bring people with him. I've been
when you
hearing that
already,
before I got
when you
here.
got it in your head,
So
you're like,
I say
all right.
the only way I can make it undeniable, even if he has a crowd, is if I actually write.
For sure.
You can't. It's only but so much a crowd can do if a nigga is actually bombing.
Yeah.
The crowd ain't got to say a motherfucking thing. You looking at his side, his people like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just
Nasty
like
face.
you can't. It's certain shit you just can't deny.
But see, I like that shit too. Like, I like the quiet reactions over top of the loud reactions, and let the artists get their shit off in the way that they wrote it.
Yes.
And don't break them down too much,
I agree.
bro.
Man, I actually fuck with you, bro. Like, I fuck with you.
Nah, but shit show, gang.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
shit
Like,
show.
you know what I mean? Like, cause I had to look at. I was watching you and Sir Bubba.
That's not a good one.
You know what I mean? I
Not
watched
for
you.
me.
So, you know what I'm saying? But getting in front of you and what you did tonight, like, that's not the same key.
Yeah,
that's
nah.
definitely not the same key.
I
seen
talk
tonight.
about that off the jump, bro.
For sure.
I tap with you with that type of shit, bro.
For sure.
All right, so between you and Bud, bro, how you calling the battle?
I know his arrogant ass gonna say he won.
What you tell him?
But the motherfucker.
Nah, hold on. Did you ever shit? You was like, you. How I'm supposed to song with somebody that never lost?
How do you explain anything to a nigga who think he never lost?
Yeah, there you go.
Come
He
on,
said,
man.
I know
Like,
his arrogant.
I'm on point with. I've been on point since I left. Like, you know, it was like he just.
That's funny.
But that's him though. He cool. He cool
Yeah,
people,
that's
bro.
the
That's bro. That's bro. But I gotta watch it again, bro.
Nah, for sure.
I really gotta watch it again because up there, I'm trying to stay how I start off my round. So I'm not really catching a lot of what he's saying.
Stuff, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't really listening to him. I'm just like, okay, wait for him to say time, and then we gonna say this.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I gotta go back and watch.
Kind of weird question, but could you feel it, like who was winning? Because you know sometimes you might be in the building and you just feel like a tense kind of feeling when one person is rapping. That's usually the guy losing.
Nah, that's a good question though. I did feel like I was winning. Only the crowd reaction might not have matched because majority of those people is his people.
Nah, for sure.
1,000.
Yeah, for sure.
But they ain't never heard. They probably heard his rounds. They ain't hear my rounds.
Yeah.
So when I'm saying my shit, I'm looking at them like they all like
nasty face. Nah, you was bombing though.
You know what I mean? So it was one of the, so that's what made me feel like I was winning.
So with him having so many people with him, did you feel like there was gas during the battle on his side?
No.
No gas. Okay.
They wasn't doing too much, and I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
What like it could have looked very overbearing, but it wasn't. You know what I mean?
Just
like
let him get his shit off.
They was from what I heard. He said that they was giving it up to me too. So I'm like, okay, boom. I just got to go back and see it. But
I think they were. They just weren't as enthusiastic as they were for him.
Because if he had said the shit I was saying, it would have been a 30.
Because I'm in the crowd, bro, and it's people behind me like, yo, that was crazy. They saying it real quiet.
Yeah.
You still getting it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So if he said what I said tonight, he would have been 30. He would have been 30. But he had some shit though. Like one thing you can't take from Bubba is that energy.
Nah, for sure. That boy getting
and he got the bars to match. So whenever he got down, when he going, he get in them little pockets. That's why I had so many pockets tonight. I had to show him like, you got them, but this how you ride that. Okay. You know what I mean?
For
so
sure.
it was one of them. Yeah.
Out of both of y'all, all 6 rounds, bro, what was the favorite bar that you heard? Something from you or from him?
Okay, one from me, I would have to say, regardless. Swerving, merging, riding behind tent, shotgun, shooting, still riding with intent. Pump hanging from the Tahoe. I done drove off with the nozzle in the whip.
Straight like, bruh. When you doing that, I was in the back. I was like, oh shit.
You know I'm finna deliver too. I ain't gonna lie.
You had anything from your opponent that you like?
He had a Hollywood kid, the Hollywood flip that he was doing. And I was like, that's tough. I can't remember it word for word.
I was about to say, the one that I liked, the Hollywood flip that I liked was the Illuminati one.
That shit was crazy.
One of them.
That was one of them for sure. Yeah, that was
shit
fire.
Was crazy, bro.
Yeah, I would have to go with those two.
Those 2 things that stick with you, then that means the job, it was written, structured together perfectly.
I can actually go back and watch his material.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I was just standing up there and I'm like, I'm just ready. Exactly. You know what I mean? I can go back and really listen to what he was saying. So that's why
I can't
like
wait to catch that on the watch back.
You see what I'm saying? And Damo, hey, don't forget, we dropping that tomorrow too, nigga. You said that. Don't lie. Don't try to talk about that camera was dead. It wasn't.
Well, look, bro, where can they tap in with you at, bro?
Man, Hollywood Heem TV on all social media platforms. Shout out to my boy, Sir Bubba, man.
For sure, gang. Just like that, we up out of here, bro.
Man, shout out to Key, too, bro. Hey, tap with it. I don't know what the goddamn name is, but whatever the name is, tap in that motherfucker.
Listen, we at _key point on all social media.
Hollywood Heem TV, man. We gone.
All right.